Andy here. It's Wednesday the 28th of November 2018. We've still got yesterday's Leo moon, which is still with us, ticking over, and we're still moving through the cycle, which is a great thing. So, moon in Leo, a great time for acting out, for showing out, for actually getting things done publicly that you've been thinking about taking out onto the public platform for a while, possibly even for spontaneously standing on a table and telling everyone what you think. That's what YouTube's for, really, but why not do it out there in the real world as well? We have all got something inside us that we can tell the rest of the world, something the rest of the world either doesn't know or doesn't understand the way we understand it. And that's one of the things we're meant to do in this life, is get out there and show out. So under a Leo moon, it's a great time for that. If you're that way inclined, if you're not that way inclined, don't worry about it. And I wouldn't kind of be immediately pushed into kind of doing something that's out there and visible to everybody. But if that's the way you feel, that's the way to go today, because the moon's in Leo. It is supported. She is actually 69% full now, the moon, so still fairly full, still a fair bit of energy behind there, but she is on her way down. Third quarter comes on Thursday in the States and Canada, very late at night. Midnight 18, right at the very beginning of Friday. Friday, this Friday coming. I can't remember what date it is, but there we go. That's the way it goes. The 30th, that's it. Friday the 30th. Now then, the moon is sextile Venus at the moment, so it's a great time, really. And she's sextile Venus. That's also a great time, as well as the Leo thing. It kind of goes quite well together with it, because it's a time of good feelings and good intentions. And it's really great when you get up there and say your piece or make your act out in public, whatever you're going to do, and people kind of see the good side of it. This is the opposite of when you get a Mercury Retrograde thing and feelings and intentions aren't clear and misunderstandings happen. It's the opposite of that. Now, Mercury is still retrograde, so that is worth thinking about. But this is a nice alignment with the moon sextile Venus. If we're going to have a good time during Mercury Retrograde, today's going to be one of the days that happens, I've got no doubt. So great time for anything, time social gatherings, meetings, and anything to do with the feminine is heightened as so meetings today tend to go very well. Anything where people come together is indicated, is supported, and it's about the feminine and the esoteric. Now, the feminine doesn't actually mean women, girls, that kind of thing. It's the feminine side of life, which I think a lot of men have got this as well. I hope I have. I'm pretty sure I have, actually. But, just because it's called the feminine doesn't mean it really is. It's a bit like when the Bible was written so long ago and talks about women in the roles that they always had in those days. That's because it was the time. And we're still using language of a few years ago here in astrology, I'm afraid to say. So it's meetings to do with the feminine or the esoteric side of life. Now, the esoteric side of things is kind of, what do you like? What do you want? If you're going to have a thing, what colour do you want it? No one else can say what colour you like, only you. That is esoteric, my friends. And it does spread out into the occult as well, if you wanted to, but it doesn't have to go that way. It's a normal, everyday part of life. And I hope, my friends, that I am becoming a normal, everyday part of your life. I'm certainly trying to become one of my life anyway. Have a brilliant day, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.